Welcome to English Composition and Research, English 103. My name is Dorothy Croft. I'm your instructor for the next 8 weeks, and this is our Syllabus Walk-Thru. We're going to go over some of the important elements of our class. Let's start with course description. This course focuses on sharpening general writing and research skills within the context of the production of research-based essays. Attention is given to a skill development in the areas of locating relevant materials in both print and electronic media, formatting papers according to appropriate MLA guidelines, and constructing logical, evidence-based arguments. The course culminates in a formal research project. Credit hour policy. In order to fulfill the LPU credit hour policy that meets the identified student learning outcomes for this course, the expectations are that this 3-unit course delivered over an 8-week online term will approximate 12.5 to 14 hours per week online instruction and learning activities. What this means is devote your time to this class, which will take about 12.5 to 14 hours per week. Give or take a few. It just depends on who you are and how you take in a lot of the course information in this class. We have optional Zoom meetings. And this will be announced during week 1. And consider these meetings as assignment workshops or Q&A sessions. A lot of students who thrive in this class go to my optional Zoom meetings because they're able to express their concerns, their questions, and also express their anxieties and what's making them anxious. And I'm able to explain details to the students. So I hope that you plan to attend these Zoom meetings. Course requirements. We're going to go over some of the requirements in this class. The first one is the journal entry assignments. These are due in weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. With journal entry assignments, students will be able to practice developing the different components of an MLA essay, including in-text citations and works cited pages. Students will also practice paraphrasing statements, rewriting statements from first-person point of view to third-person point of view, judging the reliability and credibility of online sources, and formulating inductive and deductive statements. We also have thesis builder exercises in weeks 1 and 3. With these exercises, students are required to use the thesis builder site to understand the components of a thesis statement. When using the thesis builder site, students are required to make adjustments to the auto-generated statement to make it grammatically and structurally correct. So what this means is, once you use the thesis builder, you still need to tweak your statement so that it's grammatically and structurally correct. Because if your data there is generated by the machine, by the computer. So there's a lot of tweaking there that you need to do before you submit your thesis statement. Critique the essay assignments. These are due in weeks 1, 4, and 6. The critique the essay assignments empowers students to read fictitious academic essays as if they were the instructors in order to identify specific writing mistakes. This is a very important assignment because I want you to start putting on your instructor's hat or your critique hat and just start critiquing these essays. These essays have some grammatical errors. These essays may have some MLA formatting errors, punctuation errors, anything. And this is the assignment in which you're going to look at the essay closely and determine which needs to be corrected by the writer. The next one is the summary article assignments, and this is due in weeks 2 and 3. The summary article assignment requires students to read an actual news article and develop a summary of this article. Students are also required to include MLA formatted in-text citations for paraphrase statements or direct quotes, and the works cited page. So this assignment really requires you to read an article, summarize it. Reading and writing skills are connected. If you read a lot, your writing skills will improve. So the point of this assignment is for you to read something and be able to summarize it, be able to express what the article says in writing. And also, this assignment will help you practice your MLA citations and your works cited page. So this is a very important assignment that will improve your reading, writing, and MLA formatting skills. Annotated bibliography. This is due in week 5. The annotated bibliographies assignment requires students to read through and compile the sources, different sources that they will use for their argumentative essay. So when you write an essay, a really high stakes research paper or argumentative essay that we have in week 8, you need to have quite a few resources instead of just one book. So what this assignment will help you practice is to read the different sources that you have for your essay and summarize what those sources are, what they say. That helps you build your final argumentative essay that's due in week 8. We'll talk more about this. Thesis statement for argumentative essay due in week 5. The thesis statement for argumentative essay assignment is one of the first and crucial steps that students take before developing the final argumentative essay due in week 8. So you're going to develop your thesis statement for your final essay. Now, from here, you've already had quite a few thesis statement practices from the weeks before. So this should be good for you, and this should be easier for you. But now you are creating a thesis statement for an actual paper that you're going to write. Remember, thesis statements are always located in the first paragraph. And a lot of thesis statements, it's a common practice, is to put them as the last sentence of your first paragraph. Just remember that. Argumentative essay outline. This is due in week 6. The argumentative essay outline empowers students to develop the framework of their argumentative essay. So you're going to develop the skeleton of your actual essay. And this helps a lot because if you do this in week 6, then you can go ahead and proceed to your final essay, and you already have the skeleton for that essay. So this is an important assignment, and I don't want you to skip this before working on your final essay. In fact, if you get a 0 if you don't complete this assignment. Here's your final argumentative essay. This is due in week 8. With this assignment, students are able to demonstrate what they learned in the class, which includes academic writing, developing MLA in-text citations, developing MLA works cited pages, paraphrasing statements, writing sound arguments balanced with sources that support and oppose the arguments, writing essays in third-person point of view, using logical fallacies, and their knowledge about deductive and inductive reasoning. The topic for this argumentative essay must be submitted for approval in week 4. Only essays with approved topics are accepted. A student who submits an argumentative essay with a different topic or even a different outline, other than the topic or the outline approved during or shortly thereafter week 4, will not be accepted and will receive a grade of 0 for non-compliance. This essay must correspond to the thesis statement submitted in week 5 and the outline submitted in week 6. There are no exceptions. It's a lot of students who want to change their topic even after they did the outline, even after they did the thesis statement. No, this is not allowed. You're just making yourself work harder than you should. You should just finish the essay that you already have a thesis statement with, and that you already have an outline. So no exceptions on this requirement. Discussion board participation. These are due in weeks 2, 5, and 6. Discussion board topics include academic writing, taking a stance, and logical fallacies. Students will engage with their peers regarding these topics. Initial posts are due on Wednesdays, and response posts are due on Sundays. More requirements. Academic honesty statement. That statement is due in week 8. And attendance forums for weeks 1 and 3. The attendance forum informs us that you are actively participating in this class. Inactive participation or absent status may result to being dropped from the class. So make sure you participate in these attendance forums because there's no discussion boards for these weeks. So make sure you submit your attendance forums. Okay, this is your course calendar from weeks 1 to 4. Make sure you complete all these assignments. These assignments are small assignments, okay? They won't take up so much of your time, but make sure that you complete them because these are exercises that you need to practice on to become a really good academic writer. This is your course calendar from weeks 5 to 8. Again, make sure that you complete all these assignments and that you submit them on time. For week 7, you only have the journal entry assignment. That's due on Sunday because that will give you time to work on your final argumentative essay. Grade distribution. This is very important for you to know because all your written assignments contribute to 50% of your final grade. And all your discussion posts contribute to 50% of your final grade. That means that you have to put in your 100% effort in all of these assignments and 100% effort in all the discussions. So what some students do is that they finish their written assignments, but they don't participate in discussions. Guess what? Discussion is 50%, so make sure you participate. Assignment instructions and rubrics. Be sure to follow all assignment instructions step by step. Refer to the rubrics or grading criteria information posted in the course information section of your Moodle class. A lot of students, they get a D in this class, a C, because they don't follow the instructions. They write well, but they didn't follow the instructions. So you make sure you follow the instructions, and the rubrics or grading criteria, they will show you what I am going to evaluate your assignments on. They're going to show you my expectations for those assignments, so make sure you read them too. Late work policy, make sure you read my late work policy. Initial discussion posts that address the topic questions for the week's discussion should be posted by 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard or Daylight Time on Wednesday of the same week. Students are also required to respond to at least 2 of their peers by 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on Sunday of the same week. Be sure to review your reading and viewing materials first before participating in the discussion boards. There's a typo there. Sorry about that. Discussion boards should only have one S. Refer to the late work policy for this class. Written assignments, the same thing. Written assignments must be posted by their due dates. Refer to your term calendar or course calendar for details. Refer to the late work policy for this class to determine student expectations for each assignment. Always check the assignment rubrics for each course. MLA formatting. Write with MLA constantly on your mind. It's difficult at first, but with practice, you can get used to it. What I tell the students all the time is don't avoid MLA, embrace it. You might as well embrace it because you're going to be using it for the rest of your academic years here at Life Pacific University. Grading. Discussion posts and assignments will be graded the following week. For example, week 2 discussion will be graded in week 3. So try to refrain from sending me emails and saying, where's my grade? I just want to let you know that I wait a week for the week after to grade your assignments and posts. The final argumentative essay in week 8 will take longer for me to grade. And that's pretty self-explanatory because I get to read all of your essays, all pages of them, so that I need time to do that. Writing style. Be sure to write in a formal third-person voice. Avoid slang words like cool, hey. Use the free version of Grammarly to help you catch your mistakes before submitting your assignments. Writing skills. Your writing skills will improve if you apply my feedback and corrections to your future assignments. Points will be deducted if the same writing mistakes are repeatedly committed every week. Meaning you really need to apply my feedback and my corrections. If I see that you're not applying my feedback and corrections and I'm writing the same feedback and corrections, I will deduct some points because what I want you to get in the habit of is reading my feedback and corrections. Just the awareness of your writing mistakes does not contribute to learning. Correction of your writing mistakes does. So just be aware of that just because you know you're writing mistakes, the ones I pointed out to you, doesn't mean you're going to learn to correct them. You learn to correct them when you actually correct them. Class performance. You are in control of how much effort you put in or don't put into this class. Therefore, passing this class is up to you. Regrettably, I have failed many students since I started teaching this class at Life Pacific University. And the failure is not because they don't know how to write. The failure is because they don't submit their assignments on time. They don't submit their discussion posts. So the failure really is non-participation or non-submission of assignments. Don't do that. You are in control of what you put into this class. Moodle. If you need clarification or assistance with Moodle, please reach out to me or our academics office. It is easy to get help and support from us. Staying on top of things. This is an 8-week class. It goes by quickly. Be sure to stay on track. It is easy to get behind, but very hard to catch up. If you are able to talk to my previous students, you will know that. A lot of the students, they get behind and pretty soon it's week 7, week 8, and they're trying to catch up. And the thing is, I don't accept late submissions beyond the Wednesday of the following week. So just stay on top of things, and you should be fine. Stay focused. Here's my contact information. Feel free to contact me via text message 760-845-3747. Be sure to include your name when sending a message. Email me at tcroft@lifepacific.edu. Make sure you email me using your Life Pacific email. Also, you can contact me via Teams. As an LPU student, you have Office 365 package, which includes Teams. You can send me a message via Teams. All right, that's the end of the syllabus walkthrough. And please let me know if you have questions. Welcome to the class. I look forward to interacting with you and engaging with you in our virtual class for the next 8 weeks. God bless you.